Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so today, I'm gonna talk about something. Honestly, I am not really good with doing these kind of videos. I think it's the first time that I ever do something like this. So I'm gonna try to sound as coherent as possible. Noting that English is not my first language, so I'm gonna do my best. But honestly, I just wanted to discuss and yap about the Caleb situation. um, I'm just gonna like what I plan to do, honestly, is just to say and mention my thoughts honestly about the cards and also my theories or how I interpreted the card and the relationship as per what I saw and understood, noting that I have played the card twice. Yes, I have recorded my playthrough and it's currently uploading. I actually really enjoyed Imperial Thronesong. That's the name of the card, right? And I actually quite enjoyed it. Caleb was something else, and his voice actor was on a different level during that card. I loved it. I do have my own uh interpretation, like I said, of what like the relationship is like during the card, but I also wanna talk about the trope in general and also kind of mention the controversy that has been going on in the fandom. I promise you, I am not the type to bring the drama from other social media into YouTube, or I actually avoid this and I am absolutely against it. I don't like it. I see it a lot. I am on Twitter, and yes, I call it Twitter. I do not call it X. But anyways, I am not only part of Love and Deepspace fandom. I am part of different fandoms, and I like to check out the news and the interactions. But honestly, the fandom, like up until this morning, I am recording this on the 14th of January, and just this morning, I was just scrolling through Twitter to see a few things about completely different things, not Love and Deepspace. And I can see that people are still actually fighting after like almost 15 days, almost 2 weeks of the card coming out. And I'm pretty sure so many other people already shared their thoughts um, about the card and about the trope and about what has been going on. But dear God, like until today, people are still fighting and they will not stop. Um, I do not engage like even from far away with the fandom, to be honest. It's the one thing that I dislike about Love and Deepspace. It's the drama and the controversy. It's just you cannot say something and get away with it even if you mean well. So I do not interact. I just avoid it. But just before I start, you guys, I will be talking about incest in media, okay? And I repeat, in media, okay? So, if this is triggering to any of you guys, just drop the video, do not continue. I will be, like, I will split the video into two chapters, two parts. I'm just gonna speak about the trope in general, and even like when I first came across it, and my thoughts about the card itself, like the card itself, and my interpretation about the relationship between MC and Caleb. So I repeat, if this is triggering to you, please do not continue this video because I am gonna be talking about this in depth, but I am not really someone, I do not script my videos, guys, and I do not read from anywhere, and I just talk from my head, so I really hope I sound coherent. So I'm gonna start talking about the fact that this trope has existed for years and years and years. If you are like me, if you have been consuming anime, manga, manhwas, or if you have just been reading, because I am a huge fan of dark romance novels and I have been reading it for years. If you have been reading these kind of novels, or if you are someone who has been playing otome games for years, noting that Love and Deepspace is my first Otomi game, guys. But for others, I believe they have been playing Otomi for years. If you have been watching or reading any of these, if you have even just watched a few years ago a phenomenal called Game of Thrones, if you have watched this or if you have been following the House of the Dragon, the spin off from Game of Thrones, or if you again like books like me, and if you have even checked any of the books from the series, the Song of Ice and Fire, because I did read. I believe the first two books I really like reading, to be honest, and I was really into Game of Thrones, and I am still watching. Like I am still waiting for season 3 from the House of the Dragon. So I like the series. I like it. Anyways, so if you have seen any of this, I can assure you that you have come across this trope and this kind of relationship. So first, I remember, I think I have seen this first years and years ago when I was watching this anime. I think it was called Ayashi something Ceres or something. Ayashi no Ceres or something. It was about this girl and her twin brother, and he was really obsessed with her and completely in love with her. Anyways, regardless, I don't really remember all the plot. I remember that her twin was kind of psychotic, but I think that was when I first came across this in anime. And then honestly, I came across this trope so many times in during my search for dark romance books. I usually go for enemies to lovers. This is my favorite trope. I am part of this book club in Facebook. People are very mature. You can ask for whatever trope, whatever triggers you want. No one is judging. They just go ahead and give you recommendations. People are extremely amazing in that book club. I have also seen a lot of books with this trope. I have definitely seen this a lot when I was reading manga, because I read manga a lot as well. And anyways, just to cut it short, that this trope really exists, and it existed for years. I am not saying that those who read or watch this trope are actually pro this kind of thing in real. Guys, what I wanted to say is, there is definitely a difference. I am a grown woman. I do enjoy my my interests. I like reading, watching anime, playing games, so I can definitely distinguish between reality and fantasy. Okay? This is not real, this is a fantasy. So if I am watching this, it doesn't mean that I want this in real life or I am pro this. It's not even like, no one ever thinks like this. I remember just like a couple of years ago when House of the Dragon came out, I think. And when like my friends were like, oh my god, when will Rhaenyra and Daemon get together? That's her uncle, and we know. And they were like totally rooting for them to get together, and they couldn't wait for that moment, right? So what I'm trying to say is, we know that this is bullshit. It's fantasy. It's a freaking TV series about people riding dragons. So, yeah, we know it's not real. So, we are aware that this whole thing is not real. So, when we enjoy this, it doesn't mean that like we're twisted or weird or anything. So, what I am trying to say is, for either side, if you do not like this, or you do not like to see this in fantasy, even anywhere, that is fine, you are fine. But if you like it, you are also fine. You are not weird, you are not twisted. It is absolutely fine. It is your right to enjoy whatever you enjoy, because it's fantasy. I do not think that we should limit people's interests. I don't think it's fair if you like something for others to just come at you and shame you for liking this, because this is all I have been seeing. A lot of girlies have really been enjoying the card. However, others from the other side will not leave them alone, will call them all kinds of names, will send them threats and say a lot of awful things. This is not healthy, guys. First, when I actually decided to make content whenever I do, because I know I'm really slow, but I do try to make content for Love and Deepspace. I actually wanted to do this because I thought I am making content for a space of really cool, mature women, and that will be a really safe space for us and for me to talk. And I will actually talk, I will actually create a video because it is really, I am a really awkward person, guys. I am actually really introverted and I have anxiety. It is not easy for me to set and record and just upload my videos for people to see everywhere. I felt really encouraged to do this because I thought this was a safe space that I can just share my thoughts and I can just go ahead and make videos about this really cool game that is made by women for women, and I can just say whatever and enjoy, and we can just talk and yap and enjoy everything together without being judged or judging others. So it seems that actually this fandom is anything but. I am constantly really scared to say anything because I am afraid people will just call me out or will tear me apart for what I am thinking, because my opinions and thoughts about the game are kind of controversial to the mainstream, if you would say. I do not really focus on the negatives, I do not nitpick. I enjoy the game for what it is. And I refuse to bring the drama here, to be honest, because again, I just wanted to do something fun for people to watch and just for us to enjoy together. So anyways, just because if I keep talking, I will never stop. Just to cut it short, this trope exists in all sorts of different, entertainment and media. It has existed for years, and we also need to keep in mind that there are cultural differences because, like, say, in specific places or countries, this is seen more. I am not saying that this is accepted, but it is seen a little more frequently in the media, like in TV series, in anime, in books. They just see it more frequently than we see it on the other side. So we also need to keep this in mind, that they actually they have seen like this kind of trope so many times, so they're not surprised. And for other girlies who have been playing otome games for years, it seems that it's fine because they have seen this trope in other otomes before. I haven't played other otomes except Love and Deepspace, and I have tried MLQC, but I didn't really continue. So I am not sure, but others have definitely seen this trope and even darker tropes than this. All I wanted to say is both parties are correct. You can enjoy, or you can just completely drop either the character or the card, or just enjoy what you want without hurting the other one. That's what I'm trying to say. This is fantasy, guys. This is just a game. These characters are not real, and some people are taking this a little bit too personal and a little bit too seriously. It's a game, guys. We need to remember that this is a game that we spend our time just enjoying it. So let's try to not make things even worse for others. Please do not shame each other for your interests. If you like something, go ahead and like it and enjoy it. If anyone shames you for it, it's their fault. This is wrong, guys. And I repeat, it is absolutely fine if you are not okay with this card or this trope, but it's also absolutely fine if you are. It is fine. For me, honestly, I don't think there should be any censorship or any lines when it comes to fics, yes, or fantasy. It is fine. You can enjoy whatever, because I repeat, it is fictional characters, fictional books, it's fantasy, it's not real. Enjoy it, that is fine. So that's for this trope. okay? Like, just generally talking about it. And now regarding the card itself. I have seen, again, and I have played the card twice. I plan to do so many more times because I actually enjoyed it. First, the story itself, it's not just for Caleb's card, but for other cards for this EU. I really like it. I enjoy the whole vibe. It is really cool. The part that mostly they are kinda on opposite sides or kind of enemies, and this is totally my my trope, guys. Like the enemies to lovers thing. This is totally me. Now, for the relationship itself between Caleb and MC, okay? First, for the main storyline and for the main, like, say, branch of the game. I know it is said in English that they are childhood friends, but we all know that it's just a English localization. It's canonically that Caleb and MC are actually adopted brother and sister. They were adopted by their grandma because she rescued them when they were being experimented on in the Gaia research center. So she felt guilty after all the shit she did to them. So she decided to redeem herself and rescue them both by adopting them and just taking them away and raising them together away from all that. So in English, it was never said. It is definitely, guys, I mean, it is hinted. They grew up together in the same house. They had the same grandma. Yes, not by blood. They are not related by blood, definitely. But Grandma Josephine took them both in to raise them, to rescue them and raise them away from this whole thing. So if you just think about it for 2 minutes, even if it's not, say, if it's not official, like if they were not officially adopted, they technically grew up together in the same house as brother and sister, but again, adopted. They are not like blood related at all, and this is in the main story, so it's fine for me. I have known this from the very beginning. I mean, it is hinted pretty like clearly, and I understand that people are denying this because in the English localization it is said that he's her childhood friend. I mean, it can pass for this, but we already have the childhood friend trope with Dane. But in Chinese, Grandma Josephine actually did officially adopt them both. So it is fine if you want to go with the English localization. Again, I'm just saying, like, this is my opinion. I am absolutely fine with the fact that they are adopted as long as they're not related by blood. I don't mind. It's not triggering to me. That is fine. They did grow up together in the same house. They can pass for childhood friends. If that's what you guys want to go for, it is fine. It's what it is in the English localization, so that is fine. So I just wanted to get this out of the way because, like, it is canonically, they are adopted in Chinese. Now, regarding this AU card, and since this whole banner is in an alternate reality, so this is not canon to the main story or the main relationship between MC and Caleb. So what happened is, in this card, it is mentioned very explicitly by MC that they are related by blood. Caleb calls MC baby sister throughout the whole card. MC calls Caleb more than once brother. So yeah, it is explicitly said that they are a brother and sister, and by MC once that they are related by blood. Now, I am honestly, I did focus on the script the second time that I played this card. So if you just check this part out here.
Our nations want us to kill each other. However, they don't know that we're from the same source. Our souls are entwined.
And if you also check this, this is actually from the main event, from the event of the game. It is mentioned that Caleb and MC come from the same source. Now, in my head, I did sit and think about this and interpret it in my own way, because in my head, honestly, we have not seen their parents. We have not seen them like a king or an emperor or like the mother empress. We have not seen any parents. We have, I think it was it in Zane's card? That we have seen that there were other possible heirs, I think, other than the Empress. That's as far as I remember. But anyways, there are no parents. Where are the parents? Where's the Emperor, like the big father figure, or the mother? I do not see this anywhere. I think, in my opinion, I don't think they're even human, honestly. I think both MC and Caleb are not human in this card. So I don't think it is possible for them to be, brother and like siblings by blood. Sorry for, blabbering. I don't think they are actually related by blood, because I don't think they have blood. Or if they do, I mean, you guys get what I mean. Like, they come from the same source, and it is not mentioned once but twice. It's really vague. You cannot really understand, or if you just sit and think about it and try to interpret this in any way, what does it mean that they both come from the same source? I think that they are beings and they were created by the same source. That does not make them siblings by blood. They're not human. So I don't think they are a brother and sister. They keep calling themselves like this because I think this is how they were raised together, just like when Grandma Josephine took them in, like that's how they grew up. But I don't think they are related. It's just that it's mentioned twice. And I have this really weird feeling that this is gonna kinda... It's hinting to the third myth, and at this point I am really worried what will happen to the fandom if something like this happens in the Caleb's third myth. But anyways, this is just my thoughts. This is how I interpret this. I don't think they're human. I have not seen any mention of age, how they are aging, what is going on. No moms, no dads. The whole thing is a myth. I don't think they are human. I think they are beings created by something, a source. And the source created them both, so that's why they call each other like brother and sister. But I don't think they are related by blood. But I am not here to tell you how to think. This is how I saw the relationship and how I interpret it. So yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to say. For my thoughts on the card itself, it's amazing. It's so much fun. I have enjoyed every freaking second of this card. That's it, guys. that's it. This is what I wanted to discuss and talk and yap about. Apologies if this video is long. I tried to sound balanced and coherent as much as I can. But again, I do not script my videos. I just speak from my head. I do not I just talk. I just say whatever is on my mind. Sorry. So I just wanted to talk about this because I have seen like crazy things happen in the fandom, and it is honestly becoming really suffocating. I hope I do not get cancelled after this video, but this is what I honestly think. I don't think media should be, or entertainment should be, censored. I think it is fine that this card happened the way it happened. I am absolutely fine. It's just, that's my opinion. You don't have to think like this. Actually, I made this video to know what you guys think. You can tell me honestly, just kindly, if you are going, to comment on the video. Please kindly be respectful and kind to each other. Do not shame each other. Again, I repeat, this is a safe space for anyone to share whatever. I am extremely open-minded. For me, I am fine with anything as long as it's not real, it's fantasy. No harm for kids or animals, then I am absolutely fine. Actually, if you have seen this card, I do not want to spoil it. But dear God, if you have seen this card, I mean, like, MC is technically eating Caleb. I don't know. I worried for Caleb in this card, not for MC. Like, I mean, she's bold. She's bold, guys. I loved the card. It was fun. I loved it. I loved this whole event, and the whole cards were freaking amazing. I enjoyed everyone. Every one of the cards. So, again, I repeat, for me, I am absolutely fine. I am against censoring this or canceling this card. If you do not like this card, remember that this is an alternate reality. This is not happening in the main story. Do not pull for the card. Forget the card ever existed and just go on if you want to keep maining Caleb. If maining Caleb as a whole is not for you or causing you any discomfort, ditch Caleb and you have 4 other awesome guys that you can main and enjoy. And I think there's a 6th one on the way. So just enjoy any other character, that is fine. But please kindly, just be kind to each other and just be accepting to each other's interests or likes or whatever. Do not shame each other, guys. If you like Caleb, if you like this trope, that's fine. You are fine, you are good. And you are accepted. Because this is, I repeat, this is fantasy, guys. That's okay. If you do not, you are also fine. You are free to like and dislike whatever you like and enjoy whatever the way you like it. That's all I wanted to say, guys. Just share your thoughts with me. I would really love to hear what you think about this card. I can talk about it forever. Actually, I could talk about each card of these forever. I have enjoyed these cards like crazy. I love them. Tell me what you think, honestly. How did you interpret the relationship in this card, if you would like to? Just tell me everything about your thoughts about this card. Share it with me. I would like to hear it. That's it for me, guys, for this video. If you have made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Do subscribe and like if you want to. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!